Mark Levin is unhappy, which makes me happy. And I'm sure you too, as you said at the top. But he and Lindsey Graham are both, of course, they're truly in love with President Trump right now. These original Never Trumpers are very much in love with President Trump because he did this. But they're having to really reconcile with it, Kurt, because he's not ending it the way they want. They don't want it ended at all. They want it to keep going and going and going. So they're really wrestling. And I want to show you some of that. Mark Levin was on Hannity last night. And honestly, you can see like near tears, like really trying to control his emotions over the fact that President Trump is trying to wrap this up now. It's SOT 6.
I trust President Trump. I know his heart. I know he wants to do the right thing. I know he has Lilliputians who are telling him to do something else. I know he has other advisors telling him to do something else. He's the most understanding, competent of the bunch. But I would say this enemy is still the enemy. They're still surviving. Their military may be destroyed, but the Communist Chinese will still help them. The Russians will still help them to rebuild. And so this thing's not over. And it's not that I'm a warmonger. It's that they're a warmonger. It's not that I'm an interventionist. They're an interventionist. I agree with the president. We need to protect our country. We need to protect our homeland. They're not going to go away if there's not regime change. And we're going to have to figure out, and it's not going to be easy, how to keep our foot on their throat. And I pray this enemy drops dead. How do you like that?
I kind of like it.
You see him at the end where he's like blinking his eyes. He's doing deep breathing. I'm just going to show you one more, SOT 7.
What do we do to enforce whatever it is we agree to? How do we enforce it? Are we going to have a rearrangement of our military? We're going to have another base there? But how are we going to do that? What about the people of Iran? What are we going to just leave them there? There's nothing that we can do and we're going to wash our hands over that? That to me is morally very difficult to accept.
Yeah, I'm sure it is for Mark Levin. He wants us there forever. He would like us to be an occupying force full-time in Iran after we continue this war for some untold number of months or years